Thank you so much, Mr. Donald. That was a really engaging and valuable session. أما الآن نصل إلى الجلسة السادسة والأخيرة والتي تحمل عنوان جدا شيق: وراء عدسات الكاميرات، ابتكارات قائمة على الذكاء الاصطناعي في صناعة الأفلام، ويقدمها كريم سعد، صانع أفلام واقع افتراضي. Now we arrive to our sixth and final session, which is, let me say, it's very interesting. It's going to be titled Beyond the Lens, AI-Driven Innovations in Filmmaking, presented by Karim Saad, Virtual Reality Filmmaker. Please join us, Mr. Karim. The stage is yours. أهلاً وسهلاً.
مرحبا. Elon Musk once said that the most dangerous weapon is not anymore nuclear power. It is going to be AI. For the only simple reason is AI is going to be available to each and every one of us. Some people say that AI technology is going to end up a lot of business opportunities. A lot of companies will end up shutting down, as well as employees will lose their day jobs. What I see, based on my personal experience, which I'm going to be talking about today, is whomever is not going to use AI technological tools is the one who's going to end up his own company. The reason I'm saying this is back in the days, in 2013, I started my company, GigaWorks, which was known to be the first Middle East virtual reality film studio. And at that time, when I started to approach clients, I saw a lot of resistance, that this is new, what is AR, what is VR, this is not going to work. There are not people who used this technology before. What makes us sure that this is going to work? But luckily, I started my business in the UAE, where government and semi-government entities, organizations like the Mohammed bin Rashid Knowledge Foundation also, they embrace new technology and they are looking for new ideas. And this is how I started building and doing my projects. So we work in a lot of marketing, communication, entertainment, and today we're applying this VR in each and every application. I'm going to start today about talking about my, again, experience with AI. I'm not going to be talking about apps and software because you guys can easily find them on the internet. But today, I'm going to show you how we use them, how you can use them, how this is going to impact our business. Is there any filmmaker or movie director in the room? No one. Excellent. Anyone with a mobile phone and internet connection? Everyone, then this talk is for you. I'm going to start with a movie that was produced a month ago. It's called Battalion. It's a 5-minute movie, completely generated with AI tools, which I'm going to list as well, but I'm not going to talk about them. I will leave this for you to check it out later. So let me show you the power of AI in filmmaking, and later on, we're going to break down all the steps of creating a similar movie. Sound? So that's just a teaser about it. You can see below all the apps that have been used to create this movie, and you can find it on YouTube and watch the 5 minutes. So this movie is about the African American that were protecting the Americans and the Allies when they went into the D-Day invasion. So lots of content that were not showed on the media from that time since today, and now this guy, he wanted to bring it back to life. So this is a true example of the power of AI, how you can replicate all the images, because what you're going to see in this movie, I'm sure you have never seen it before. So These are the general steps of creating content, of creating a documentary, a video clip, a movie, a series, whatever, even a YouTube or a vlog. So first of all, the first element that we need is the script. Before, we used to hire script writers. It doesn't mean today we're not hiring script writers. We still do that, but we come up with an idea of the script, how it will look. And we use tools that help us to write the script in a professional way, because only script writers have the format and the way how to do it. Today, with the help of AI, we write an ideas. We have to input few words. AI will not do everything by itself. So once we input those ideas, AI is not going to write it for us. It's going to analyze what we have inside, and it's going to tell us if similar content have been done in the past, if it was successful, if it wasn't successful, who was the reach, who were the people who were looking at a scenario like that. And this will determine for us if this scenario is good or no. And then we take it to a script writer to do the final scripting and make it in a way that it has a human touch.
Do you dream of seeing your story come to life? Final Draft is the screenwriting industry standard that writers use to bring their stories to the screen. Final Draft makes every step to a production-ready script effortless. That's why 95% of the industry relies on Final Draft. Build your own writing space so you can take your story from dream to screen. It all starts with a script.
So that was a brief idea about a software that you can go online and check it out and just put some ideas, and you will see how it will be translated into a preliminary script where you can start your content based on that. The next part is casting and location scouting, and these are extremely time-consuming. I know that there are lots of casting agencies, lots of talents available, but you go online and you search, which you can, find them without AI. But again, AI will tell us if this actor was already hired for any other series, because the main actor that we know which movies they are doing. But there are a lot of second and third level actors that we don't know what are their specialties. So AI will analyze the face, will see if it's matching with the script, if it's matching with the character, and of course, you can input your own code and request the type of talent that you want, like I'm going to show you in this website.
Between reading scripts, understanding a director's vision, negotiating contracts, remembering thousands of faces, and reviewing hundreds of cringeworthy performances, we understand the sometimes thankless labor of a casting director. Unrepped.ai was created by a thankful industry insider and offers casting that they've never had before. The ability to significantly shorten the process of finding not just great, but the right talent. Here's how. From a pool of both repped and unrepped, i.e. undiscovered talent, you can filter by the typical height, weight, gender, location, ethnicity. But now you can also search by their unique essence and then sort them by reel or performance popularity. This helps narrow your reviews from 50 or 60 entries per role down to just 5 or 6. Join us today ahead of our much anticipated launch. It'll always be free for you to use.
So this software is not gonna eliminate the casting director functionality, because I'm not gonna do this as a director because I don't have the expertise and I cannot rely 100% on AI. But the casting director is going to have some tools to help him find us the talents that we need in a faster way, much more economical way, and definitely matching our own criteria. The second software that we use is something widely available to almost everyone, which is Google Earth. And Google Earth Pro give us more functionality about searching for location and scouting for location, because this can be extremely time-consuming and extremely costing. If we are in UAE and we want to film in Europe or we want to film in the US, we have to fly, we have to go, we have to check, we have to take a small camera crew, take pictures, photos, videos, and come back, show them to producer and director, so that's extremely cost effective. So Google Earth now has the ability, of course, you know, like Google Maps and the Street View, now they have an option of VR. So if you have a VR headset and you connect it to Google Earth Pro, you can literally have the look and feel as if you were inside the city that you are looking for. On the top of that, now you can also create your own movie from within Google Earth. And I'm going to leave this task for you to search it tonight and search for how to make movies with Google Earth Pro. And you will see that you can completely shoot and film a movie out of Google Earth and pretend that this is something that you created, but at the same time, we use it to help our scouting effect. Now, the visual effect, there is one part that I skipped, which is the filming, because the filming involves a lot of technology, a lot of automation, camera systems, lighting. All this, I'm not going to talk about it because it's a whole big new chapter. I'm going to talk about the post-production and the visual effects, because this is something also that is helping us a lot, showing our clients the end-come result without doing the final product. So this is the kind of software that we use to create also storyboard. Storyboard, in the past, you need someone, an artist, to draw it, and later it became on the computer. But again, it's extremely time-consuming. And these are the tools that can help us achieve it in a much faster time. And at the same time, it gives us a much better quality for us and for the customer or for the viewer in the future, to show them how it looks. Finally, once we have all the elements, we finished everything, and we want to promote our movie, we create a trailer. And the trailer usually is what makes people go and watch the movie. There is another part that I skipped, which is the post-production, about the color grading, which is something also important. I'm going to show it to you very quickly.
AI color match. I really like this clip, but I want it to look like that clip. Oh, that was easy. Okay, another one. I want all these clips to look the same. Can you make this clip look like that clip? Whoa, this one too? Can you export that as a LUT so I can use it in other projects? Jeesh! AI Color Match Pro. Available on aescripts.com. Literally get it. It's a no-brainer.
So again, that's part of the post-production workflow. Now, of course, there are lots of ethics involved here, not to copy the work of others and make it similar or make it the same, because if anyone used something that has already been used and we found out later that it has been copied, then this will definitely backfire on people. And this is also a big problem in AI, because even people take the same voice, the same tone of voice, and the same look and feel. So this is something that we have to be very careful about it, which are the ethics. Now we go back about the promotion of the movie. So when we do a movie, the most important thing before we release it is to create the trailer. And the trailer is what brings people to watch a movie. How many times you watch a trailer and you say, I want to go and see that movie, and you end up watching the movie and the movie is not nice or not to your taste or not to what the trailer was about. So it's extremely important to have an eye-catchy trailer so people can watch the trailer and go for the real movie at the end. So here, there was a movie that they approached IBM. I will show you the movie and you will see the end-up result.
Fox approached IBM and they said, well, we have this movie coming out. It's called Morgan. and it's an AI horror thriller.
I'm gonna repeat it because the beginning we missed it.
Fox approached IBM and they said, well, we have this movie coming out. It's called Morgan, and it's an AI horror thriller. And then what Fox asked was, could Watson analyze the movie and generate a trailer automatically?
As human beings, we're very quick to judge the mood of an individual. Possibly an AI over time might be able to develop those same instincts.
So we thought, let's send Watson to film school.
Morgan was our little breakthrough. It exceeded our wildest expectations.
Here you have the whole of the Morgan movie, and you can see where action is taking place at the different moment of the movie. And this is how Watson actually extracted salient moments from Morgan, which we then proposed for making the trailer.
Watson was able to model the scenes visually to determine, was a scene scary? Was it a tender moment? Was there sadness or happiness?
Watson is the tool that's helping arrange the visuals, but it still needs the human element. So then I can come in and just supervise the creative aspect of it.
I don't think AI has any value until it does start to understand and calibrate those emotions for itself.
I think that's asking a deeper question. Will computers be able to create art? Can they create? Period. It's still very difficult to think of how a computer might be capable of original thought, something that's essential in creativity.
So the movie is a horror movie, that's why I didn't put the full trailer, but you can check it out. And that exercise was done back in 2016. So imagine today the capacity and the machine learning, what we can come out of this. So my name is Karim, I'm a filmmaker. I studied filmmaking back in Lebanon. And at that time of the day when I studied, it was the tape, the videotape. I did my master's in France in filmmaking editing, and it was 8mm film. So we used to cut and put tape and stick it up. And after that, the digital camera area came, and we adapted to digital camera. Later on, computer graphics, graphic animation, image generated, also we adapted, and we carried on in the business. 2013, we did virtual reality content for the first time in this part of the world, and we had a lot of resistance from a lot of people. But again, we overcome this, and now we're trying to adapt and use AI in our day-to-day business. The reason I'm saying this is that I made it through all these stages, and that means AI and technology are not going to kill our business, whereas we have to adapt and embrace technology and move forward. Thank you very much.